Hey YouTube, welcome to another pickups video. That felt okay actually. I've still got my update on my shoulder. My neck, since I've had my slip on my motorbike, my neck is okay. That hurts. This side I can turn this side, but my shoulder, it's been better, let's say. But I've got a week off now to look forward to, so I can rest my shoulder. So back into today, we went to, shout out Luxton and shout out my imaginary friend Chris. We went to Swansea today, Bambinos. We did a usual circuit. We went to CEX, then we went to like the cash converter place, one or two of them, didn't pick anything up there. We went to Swansea Market. There's a console action, so shout out console action. It didn't pick anything up there either. They have got Godzilla on the PlayStation 4. If you didn't know, that game's really collectible. It's coming down in price now. He did have it up to like £150 or £160. I think I saw it. He's got it there for £130. If anybody's wants a bargain, go get that. Then we went to HMV. So I picked up, that's my pickups for CEX for today. We went to HMV, I got some movies. I've got some books, comics. We've got PlayStation 2 games. We've got PlayStation 4 games. We've got PlayStation 5 game. We've got PSP game. We've got a Nintendo DS game. A rare Nintendo DS game as well. So I got comic, hardback books, you name it. We've got it all for you. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already, please do get that subscribe button. Thank you very, very much. Okay, I've got my receipt as well. I'll lay that out. Let's get organised now because some people like to know the prices. I can't remember the prices on my eBay pickups. We'll get to them. So, I also today as well, before I show you what I did buy, I'm quite proud of myself. I'm learning how to say no as well. So I didn't pick up Final Fantasy VII Remake in CEX. I had it in my hand. It was in my pile at one point. It was £12 and I thought, it's quite a common game. It's not a rare game. I see it most places when I'm out and about game hunting. So it's currently £12. If it goes up to 15, I've only lost £3. I'm probably not going to get to play that for the next month or so. So I put that back. Go Tony. Maybe I'm regretting this a little bit, or maybe not. Max Payne 2 for the Xbox. I put that back as well, but it wasn't the nicest copy. It was a bit of gunk or something on the cover. I know I could have cleaned that up, but it has come down in price. It's normally been £8, but it's down to £6 today in CEX. So I put that back. And Virtua Fighter 5 on the Xbox 360, it's £2. I couldn't find it. So that's the reason I didn't buy that. I had good luck for it though. And they had 3 Sega Master System games. They had Air Rescue. Not familiar with that. That's £10. Space Harrier. I wanted to look at that. I couldn't find them. They weren't in the front outside. And they weren't with the rest of the retro stuff. So I didn't see them. And Shadow of the Beast, which I've already got anyway. That's going for £8. I didn't actually buy any Master System games today. So, let's show you what I did buy. Is it? Alright, so, first game I'm going to show you is my Nintendo DS game. This is rare. There was only one store in the UK, CX, showing it in stock. So, obviously it was Swansea. As a franchise, I kind of got 1 or 2 games in the collection. It's Mega Man ZX for the Nintendo DS. I always check out the handhelds. I'm going on holiday in a month. We're going... I have no idea where I'm going. I don't listen. My mum tells me, I'll try to book this week off work. We're going on holiday. All I know is the dogs are coming. So I'm like, yeah, I'll try. And I booked the week off. So yeah, I bought that. That was £28. This is the most expensive pickup of the day. It's very rare. I was watching, while I was getting ready this morning, I was watching some YouTube videos. It looks really good. It's meant to be quite challenging. But yeah, it's a rare game. I think I'll probably say if it's shit, I can probably get my money back quite easily if I sold it on eBay. CX don't give you that much. I think it's about 15 quid, I think. So I won't be trading it back in. Or I can just, if I don't, I can keep it on my shelf. And Mega Man games tend to go up in value. And I don't see many people talking about this one. I had to... when I typed in Mega Man, it was like all the other games coming up first, then ZX, and there's only a few people who reviewed it. It's quite a rare game. I don't think it's sold that well, so yeah, well, there's only one in the UK, so sorry guys if you're a Mega Man collector. Tony, your boy Tony's gone and got it. Another game, right, I did well on this, so it's Tekken 6 on the PSP. Again, going on holidays the end of the month, next month, so I just showing my handhelds a bit of love. Now, I was pleasantly surprised. This was marked up as £12, but on my... I looked, to be fair, I looked on Wednesday evening. I said, looked what games they had. And I had it down for £15. So I thought, oh, here we go. It's probably... Because they priced it, I thought they hadn't updated it. So I might be able to get it for 12 quid if I do a car and kick up a fuss. But with my anxiety... I don't like to kick up a fuss, so I was really good with my anxiety today as well. I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. Really proud of myself. Go Tony. Again, it's a sign I'm getting better with my mental health. I'm winning battles, and without even realising it now. So if you suffer with your mental health, I know it's not the mental health channel, but I do champion it. If you suffer with your mental health, seek professional help. That's my Tony's tip of the day. It might not work for you, but it definitely worked wonders for me. Anyway, going back to this, so I thought it was 15 quid. They had it for 12. With a quick look, I can never get internet in CX. It says 4G, but I can never get internet. So one of the boys looked, and it was 12 quid. So happy day. So I saved 3 quid. When you're in these places like CX, £3 can get you 2 or 3 games, you know. So that's a lot of money. So I was well happy with that. I think this game was... Yeah, that was £12. Warhawk, £1. So there we are. So I had that for free, you can argue. I've always liked the look of this game. It gives me like almost Star Warsy vibes, you know. It's obviously a flying simulator game kind of thing. It looks a bit arcadey. Almost a blind buy, I suppose. Other than that, I like the look of the cover. I don't know how it reviewed or anything like that. But yeah, I really like the look of this. So that was £1. And another game, I had to check to see if I had it in the collection, but I've never owned this game, so I've never even played it, is Stranglehold. And I'm just feeling, fuck, how didn't I notice that in the shop? I always do, right, because I'm a collector, I always do what I call a 6-sided check. I check all the sides. I completely didn't see, only now I realise, it's not the best. It's like a slice or something. How didn't I notice that? Wow. I do need to start wearing my glasses. I can't find my glasses. I got glasses. I'm hoping they're in what I call the room of doom, my third bedroom, my spare room. I'm in the process of clearing that out. So hopefully they're in there, because glasses aren't cheap, are they? Yeah, so getting back to this. Sorry, loads of tangents today. So it's John Woo presents Stranglehold. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. So I got quite high expectations. So Stranglehold... was £1.50. So because Tekken 6 was £3 cheaper, I've had those two for free, basically. That's the way I look at it. Another game I've had my eye on for quite a while is Gundam Versus. I paid £10 for that. Gundam! That's a good price. Sorry, I had to do that joke. I was on my watch list for a while, but I think I'm either going to love it or want to trade it in. So that's why I stayed away from the digital. The cheapest I've ever seen it on the PlayStation Store, I think, is $7.99. So I paid £10 for it, but I got the option to trade it in. I'm not sure what I'll get traded, but I'm quite excited to play this. It'll have to go in the backlog. I don't know how big it is. I haven't got my fucking glasses on. I can't see. I don't know how big, how much memory it's going to take up, but yeah, if it goes down cheaper or anything like that, I only paid a tenner for it. Now this game, I had my eye on. I've watched a lot of documentaries about this, quite negative documentaries. I paid, I think, £5 for this. Mighty number 9. What caught my eye, when I was doing my stock check search on the Wednesday evening, CX give you £3 trade in. So if I really don't like it, and I want to trade it in, based on the current prices, it's like I've rented it for £2. That's the way I'm looking at it, you know. So I thought, why not? I've seen it cheaper. I think it got £2 something on the digital store. But, yeah, £2. If I might love it. Do you know what I mean? Something about Mega Man lately, and that kind of... It's obviously that style of game, isn't it? One of the makers of the Mega Man games. And I think I read... Oh, yeah, it's a cross-buy. So if you see that there... So basically... includes downloadable version for the PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 3 systems. So there is a slim chance, it's got the thing there, right? There's a slim chance that the person that originally owned this didn't have a Vita, or they bought this to get the download code for the Vita. So I might see if I can sort that out and take that on holidays, if that makes sense, on the Vita. So yeah, that was £10. I think this game was £10 as well. Yes, so I bought Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada. Sanada? I think I was pronouncing it alright. One of them was anyway. This is my next genre. I think I'm gonna collect. They're really good fun, aren't they? I know they're quite simple games to play. It looks like there's a bit more about it though. There might be a bit more of a story mode in this one. I think struggle for survival, death before surrender. Oof, that's strong words, isn't it? So picked that game up as well. This is a little bit gunky. I gotta be honest. This is probably I had a cup of tea put on it or something, used as a fucking coaster. But it's Space Invaders Invasion Day for the PlayStation 2. Now this only cost me £2.50. I've always picked it up, put it back, picked it up, put it back. I think they're trying to do a story out of Space Invaders. Like the core actual gameplay is there. I don't know if you can see there. I'll have to check this out. I don't think it reviewed very well, but we all played Space Invaders, my generation, in the arcades. So this, play it for the lols. He did actually, and it was nice as well. Shout out CX in Swansea. He was checking the discs, and he had to put this disc in the cleaner, and it looks nice. It's perfectly fine. I know it's not in the job description, but it's nice then when these people take that extra couple of seconds to check the discs, It wasn't busy in there. We're in there first thing in this morning. So yeah, that's Space Invaders. Another PS2 game I picked up was Ridge Racer 5. Can't go wrong for Ridge Racer 5. This was, £3.50. They've always got amazing graphics, these fucking Ridge Racer games, haven't they? These car racing games. Complete in box as well, so didn't have it in the collection. Saw it in decent, pretty good condition actually, if you excuse the CX labels there. So yeah, always happy to beef up the old PS2 collection. And the last thing I bought in there, I'm really happy with this. It was Devil May Cry, the animated series on a Blu-ray. It's a 2-disc. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. I think someone in work was telling me that, I can't remember, someone was saying, I think you can watch it on YouTube, but I'm not a heavy collector of anime and stuff like that, but yeah, happy to have it. Oh, it's too happy to have it in the collection. So another thing I know, I don't finish my sentences, my brain moves on to something else, and the words don't come out, so I do apologise. It's something when I watch my videos back, I'm like, fuck, you don't finish a sentence. I do say a lot. I'm much better than I used to be, but something I'm working. But I say it right on cue then, didn't I? Yeah, something I'm working on. Yeah, so Devil May Cry. I'm probably going to watch Ruby before I get into this, but I have got a week off this week. So my plan is to watch a lot more movies this week, catch up. And I've actually got 5 movies. Yeah, 5 movies I've got, okay? Right, so yeah, we didn't see anything in the cash converters. They did have, if you're in the Swansea area and you like Gundam, they've got in, I think it's cash converters or cash generators, they've got Gundam figures. Now, we saw them there months ago. A few of them have gone, but they're like almost half the price. They were very competitive price before, like £30 for the bigger ones. Now they're like $15.99. They are legit Bandai ones, but I originally thought they were opened. But my imaginary friend Chris, he is a real person, mind, but I just referred to him as my imaginary friend. I think people think I haven't got friends. He thought originally they were sealed, so I wasn't sure, but today I can confirm they were opened, and when you read the label it's C grade. So I don't know, I think they're bits. You could have asked them in there to open them up, obviously, and have a look, but we just moved on. I thought I'll have a look. If I don't spend any more money, I might go back. It's nice to know they're still there. If I think about it over the weekend, what I'm worried about, right, is I've got enough hobbies. I'm a collector of enough things, so I don't need another hobby. I could absolutely love I like the look of the Gundams. I like the games. That's about as far as I go. I've watched a couple of the series on Netflix, the anime. I don't know if my wallet can stretch to having another hobby, So I like my figures, because you couldn't tell. I like my fighting game figures. I want to keep it at that before we go into collecting another thing, Maybe after playing the Gundam Versus, I'll be a massive Gundam fan and I'll need to collect everything. Right, so we didn't buy anything in there. I think Chris, I think one of the boys did buy something in there. Sorry, I really forget what you bought. Shout out Chris though, my imaginary friend Chris, in the other cash generator place. Sorry, I don't know what they're called. He picked up Tekken 3. Welcome to the club, bro. It wasn't the best. Disc was in good condition. It was complete in box, but the case, the jewel case, he goes, it's not the best looking case. He opened the case and it was in 2 pieces. But he's going to, I think what he said, he's got a couple of spare cases at home, so he's going to piece together a nice minty one, But the most important thing, it was the manual and the disc was in there. So we went to the markets. Luxon picked something up in there. I can't remember. Then we went to HMV. Now, there was 2 things I wanted in HMV. I'm really happy with these, right? So it took me ages to find it, because I thought the spine was red, so I'm looking for a red spine. It's Shin Godzilla. It's in sale. I only paid $7.99 for this. 2 reasons I wanted this. In case you didn't know, I seriously must have watched this movie 50 times. I'm not exaggerating. Not all the way through. It's one of my comfort films where if I can't, I struggle to sleep. I take tablets to help me sleep, and sometimes they don't work. If I've had something's happened, if I've had a rough day, I can almost guarantee I'm not sleeping that night, no matter how many tablets I take, okay? So something I've learnt, or something that works for me, is watching my comfort films. So films like Star Wars, for example, Tron Legacy, and Godzilla films. I don't know what it is. It's just films I really like, and it's like I can watch, like, the thing, like, for example, I'll watch these movies. I'll watch, like, say Star Wars is a better example. I'll watch Star Wars, then I'll watch it again. I go, right, today I'm going to watch Star Wars. I'll just look at the background and see other things I miss. My brain does not switch off, and then it stops me from, it blocks out all the negative stuff. Then all of a sudden I naturally fall asleep. Does that make any sense? Right? That, to me, that's how easiest I can explain it, right? So anyway, going back to this. So I wanted this on the big screen in HD, because I've only got it on my iPad on iTunes. But I wanted it for the extra features as well. There isn't actually a lot of them, because there isn't any extra features on iTunes, okay? So it's outtakes, pre-visual, reel, the making of Shin Godzilla, and the effects breakdown. That's what I wanted to watch. Don't know if that documentary or extra feature will be in English or subtitled. I don't mind, but it's it's in my top 10. It's fast becoming one of my favourite films of all time. It's my favourite Godzilla film, easily. Sorry for saying all the time. Yeah, so I just thought he deserves to be in my collection. And kind of a similar theme. Yes, I'm so happy with this. Is King Kong. I couldn't remember what year it was. This has just come out, I believe. 1976. Yeah, 1976. King Kong. And I was talking to my imaginary friend Chris. He was like, Jeff Bridges. What? From Tron? In King Kong? I was like, yeah. So it's not everyone. Maybe he's never seen it. I'm a lot older than my imaginary friend Chris. But yeah, this was $14.99. It is the Blu-ray. It's got the nice slip-on case as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward. I wanted this in Blu-ray anyway. It's quite hard to find. Whenever I do searches for it, like Amazon used to be, before they had Amazon Prime, this should be if you typed in King Kong Blu-ray, this should be the first thing that comes up. But now it's like, watch it on Prime, or this much on Prime, $3.99. You can rent it on Prime. So it's kind of got to scroll down quite far to find the thing you want, you know. I know the ending. This is the first time I ever saw King Kong. Again, we're Team Godzilla in my house. Rossi, my dog's got the kids' toys, but they're dog toys for him. He's got Kong and Godzilla. I think he prefers the Kong one, if I'm honest. But I'm Team Godzilla. Maybe Rossi, my dog, is Team King Kong. But this is the first Kong I saw. Very sad at the end. I don't like the spoiler because he dies at the end, unfortunately. But yeah, there's a couple of deleted scenes. I want to watch it in HD, you know. So I'm looking forward to watching that. And that is all I bought today. So yeah, I think I did all the prices, so everyone should be nice and happy. I'll do last week. If you watched, when did it go up? Thursday night, I did my top 3 Thursday, and I did my game franchises. And filming, I was over an hour into the video, and an Amazon delivery turned up. And he had 3 parcels. I thought it would have been a box. So in the video, I was like, oh, sorry, unclip the microphone. I run downstairs, you can hear me. I take it in, I come back, and it's like 2 small envelopes and 1 big envelope. They would easily fit through my letterbox. It's like, fuck's sake, Amazon. So I'll do the movie then, because we're talking about movies. I haven't opened them yet. I just woke up one morning and thought, you know what I haven't seen for ages? Was Poltergeist. And so I bought this on Amazon, Poltergeist Collection. It's got all 3. I think there's a bit of sad thing about the main. I'm not sure if it's that same actress, the little girl. She died in real life, didn't she? She had like a hard life or something. So a bit of a sad story with that. I'm not sure if I've seen the 3rd one. I've definitely seen the first 2. I loved the first one. I watched it on TV when I shouldn't have watched it. I was way too young. And it was just on telly, and I turned the volume down. My grandmother was babysitting. And I watched it, and it was like, I shouldn't be allowed to watch this kind of thing. Because my parents, they would hear, even if they turned, the fucking CRTs we had back in the day, when I used to press on, they go boom, it like, low as the TV was warming up. My parents, with that sharp hearing, they'd know I'd turn the telly on. Trust me, I tried it many a times. But my grandmother didn't. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I'm in the mood to watch that. That's the film I'm going to watch first, probably. But maybe I'll challenge myself to watching a movie a night this week, you know. But yeah, so that is in thy collection. So yeah, I got 3 movies added to the collection. Finally, I'm 6 months late. I finally picked up for the PS5 DNF Duel. I'm holding that carefully. The disc is loose in there. Seal, I hate it. It should be okay because they're Blu-ray discs, you know. But I'll send it back. I've never done it before, but if there's a problem with it, I've never had a problem with it before. I think Mortal Kombat 11 was the same, and I think it was Diablo, off a seller in Comic-Con one year. I think I was in Swansea. He said, I'm not sure of the condition, but he was shaking it like loads. I thought, well, it's going to scratch if you keep shaking like that, pal. But that one was fine as well, so this should be fine. I don't know how it happens. Maybe if you had to get a Blu-ray out or a disc out, I don't know how we would do it. I know maybe it's the pressure on it or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. I only paid, for doing prices, less than £20 for that. It came out, I think it was 50 or maybe £60. No, I think it was 50, 49.99. Then it went down to 44.99. It stayed on my watch list for ages. But the PlayStation 4 version was £10, always £10 cheaper. And then very recently it dropped to £24 something. And I thought, oh, shall I buy it? And the PS4 version was £25. And then the reason I did jump in and buy it was Amazon had a deal on where, does anyone else get them? They send you like a voucher code. It's first 1,000 people to claim it can have it. So you got to be quick. They say basically if you spend over £15 for an eligible product, that's the thing, they don't tell you what's eligible. So obviously this was, you get £5 off. So obviously it was £24 something. They take a fiver off. So it was £19 something. I thought, just fucking buy it. It's one of the best looking games I've ever seen. From what I've seen, I don't know anything about the roster. I obviously know it's made by Arc System Works. I'm hoping they're the guys that do the Guilty Gear and the Blaze Blue. I'm hoping it's more Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear XR Rev 2. I hope it's closer to that, to Strive. Because in case you didn't know, I wasn't a fan of Strive. It's not in my collection. More power to you. If it's just online fighters, it's a fantastic game. But I want more. I want more than just online. Because I mostly play my fighting games offline, you know. So yeah, happy to have that. I'm going to definitely be playing that this week. And it's not a big memory. I did check out. Yeah, 8 gig minimum they need on that. So that's definitely, over the next week, going to be booted up. And the other thing I got, I should be sponsored by Godzilla. I watched loads of videos about it, and it was £30, I think, is the retail price on it. Yeah, £30. And it went down in sale to £15. I've been watching this since it came out. There was 2 Godzilla books on my watch list, and can you see it? It's fucking. We'll talk about the cover in a sec. So there was 2. It was an art book, Godzilla, and this was in my watch or wish list. And for Christmas, my mother, I think, bought me the other one. So this remained in my wish list, and it went half price. So I thought, happy days. And it is brilliant. I've only read a little bit of it, but can you see the cover? What an absolute masterpiece. And it's got... if you can hear... I should stop doing that, shouldn't I? Yeah, so it's the classic Shin Godzilla on the cover. You can see his eyeball. And did you know, random fact, I think I read it in here, his eye stays the same throughout the whole movie. So when he's small, he's massive, isn't he? Even at the start, when he first comes on land, his eyes seem oversized, like googly eyes. But as he gets bigger, his eyes stay the same size. But look how small his eyes are there. That shows how big he got, you know. But basically, it's got all the... Let me know in the comment if anyone wants me to do like a let's read. We'll go through it in a bit more depth. But it starts off with like the 1954 Godzilla, and it talks about, it's a lot of the posters and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you got Kong versus Godzilla and stuff like that, and then it goes right up to even the oh yeah, so it's got the up to Shin Godzilla, but then it's got, oh, where is it? It's after Shin Godzilla, isn't it? Then we went, oh, there, you can see his eyes there. They're massive, aren't they? But as he gets to this size, his eyes are the same size. Interesting fact, isn't it? Yeah, then it got to the Planet of Monsters, the anime that was on Netflix. So it does all 3 of them. I struggled with it. I enjoyed the first one. It was like great. He's hardly in it. The second one, I can't get through the second one. The third one does look good though, so I will get around to it one day, you know. So then it goes, so that's the newest Japanese one. Then it goes to the American movies. So then you had 1998 Godzilla, then 2014 King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and then it's got some other bits, manga and stuff. Oh, I think I got that one. Yeah. So In case you didn't know, I'm a massive fan of Godzilla, like I said earlier on. So yeah, currently I think, well, I only bought this, it arrived last Sunday, so I must have only just picked this up. It's £15. I think it's worth every single penny, you know. I think I'm going to display, I don't want it on the shelf that way. I think he deserves to be, you know, like, I probably can't say, I got like other books, if I really like the artwork. Sometimes on the games I alternate it. I have some of my games facing forward, so he's going to be a forward-facing book in my collection. But that's coming into the bedroom because I'm reading it before I go to bed. Really enjoying that. That was my Amazon pickups, and just some other bits and bobs now that I picked up over the last month since my last pickups video. I bought Street Fighter 5 comic. I still collecting my comics. This is the back to school special. So it's got Akira and Sakura on there. I thought Danabiki was in it. But how cool is Akira? What a cool character. And it's a really, it's obviously colour. I'm trying to find, yeah, like, look at that. That's what you're getting. It's only like £2, I think, with free postage. So yeah, get in my collection any day. It's top quality, this udon. Don't buy the paperback books if you're going to get into the books. These are cheap enough, mind. And like, it's perfect. I mean, they send in a proper cardboard envelope. It's from a comic book seller. I can't remember the name of them. But Ibuki's in there, Karen's in there. Yeah, they're all in there. All the, like that kind of generation, I suppose you want to say. It's back to school, isn't it, the youngsters? But yeah, I enjoy all that. And I think it's just a one-off. It's not like one of the series, it's a short story, you know. And the next two games, I think, yeah, I had these off the same seller. I think I bought these. Do you remember my King of Fighters 2000 Neo Geo sealed collector's edition I got for the PS4? Same seller, he's got some amazing stuff. And these are cheaper than CEX. And he's got multiple copies of these games, okay? So this is a complete blind buy. Shogun's Blade. It's made by 505. I've heard of them. It's sealed. Do you know what I mean? PS2 game sealed. I like the look of it. I'm a big fan of anything samurai or anything cool stuff like that. Relive the historic battle. Yeah, so looks alright. But yeah, for sealed. And if I don't like it, I'll probably get what I paid for it, trade in CEX. It's no risk. It wasn't much. It was a couple of quid. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't much at all. I can't remember the price, what I actually paid for it. But it was dirt cheap, you know. Couldn't resist. And then I also picked up, never heard of this game, Guilty Gear 2 Overture. Sealed again. But this is I think he said German version, but it looks like it's Italian version, but it does play in English, so the seller's head. So it is PAL, so it will run, you know. I think it'll be a laugh. Oh, and that's 505 Games as well. Like, well, who knew? Maybe this guy used to work for 505 Games. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, sealed a couple of quid. I think this guy does free postage as well. So yeah, I thought it might have been too good to be true, but no, I'm well impressed so far with everything I bought off this sale. I can't remember the guy's name right now. Yeah, so that was my pickups. I think this has been the last couple of weeks. We did see in things I didn't buy as well. I didn't realise HMV is another one that sell these Mortal Kombat figures. This is the latest hobby. Again, I love this. Kotal Khan. Let me know if anybody wants me to do a unboxing of my boy Noob Saibot. I will. Just one person asks in the comments, can you do an unboxing? I'll happily oblige. Yeah, but he's still in the packaging. I'm looking forward to opening him up. Yeah, so they've got a small selection on their website. I only looked last night. I was messing around. I thought type in Mortal Kombat. And they haven't got Kotal Khan. They've got the Shao Kahn they've got. But then I thought, and they're cheaper than they are on Amazon. They're like 17 quid, 17, 18 quid. So I thought, I just hold him up because he's fucking stunning, and look at him. I thought, all right, I'll have a look for them when I'm in HMV today. The only ones they had was Shao Kahn boxed with Sub-Zero. But I asked both my mates, I said, who's that? Neither of them knew. I wouldn't have known. He looks nothing like Sub-Zero. He looks like an extra from Ghost of Tsushima, if I'm being honest. Or maybe like a high level character off Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know what they're doing with him. For me, he's got the blue ninja costume on, you know. But the reason I'm saying that, the Shao Kahn looked amazing. And he's bigger as well, because he's probably, I don't know, half an inch or whatever taller again, you know. So I might see if I can pick that up. I was very impressed when I saw it in the flesh, you know. Yes, so that is all I've picked up. Let me know, what did you think of my pickups? What's your favourite pickup? What games are you playing this week, guys? I'm going to be smashing some games out this week and movies on my week off. Yeah, please, again, Hadouken that like button. Let me know if you want me to unbox Noob Cybot on a video. I'll enjoy that. Thank you very much for watching. Love you, bye.